record to this computer. Perfect. So to start off, why don't you introduce us, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, I'll edit the video though, so don't stress about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, hello, Alex. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel of Connect Agency. My name is Arkady. I'm an education consultant, and we are working with students all over the world, promoting great opportunities of studying, doing their internships, getting work experience. And I would love to record this call with Alex today. Hi, Alex.
Hi everyone.
Alex from Virtual Internships, my great partner. They provide amazing opportunities to the students and to young graduates, to people who immigrate and who need to build their resume. So I would love to ask Alex a few questions and to ask him to tell more about his company, about the services that Virtual Internships provide to students. And before Alex starts, I have to tell you that we are leaving a link in the description of this video where you can register yourself if you're interested in the future information about virtual internships. Not only you would get special offer from the company, but you will be also invited to the next webinars that we are going to launch very soon with all the questions and answers and lots of information about how you can get international experience and prepare for great career. So Alex, please tell us more.
Perfect. Thank you everyone, and it's a pleasure to present today. So as mentioned, I'm the International Recruitment Manager here from Virtual Internships, and I'm just here to sort of give a bit of an explanation on what the Virtual Internship Program is. It is a short presentation. However, I'm always excited to answer any questions if there is any follow-up. So we'll get straight into it. Obviously, the main focus with any internship is getting employment, and that's what we're really trying to do, is bridge the global skills gap by obviously providing internships in any sector, anywhere, at any time. We are an edtech company, essentially who we are, that delivers global work experience programs to empower young people to take a change in their careers in a new era of international employability. So today, obviously, barriers have been really broken down since COVID, and there's not this tradition of, going into the office or the typical brick and mortar anymore. Now, these days, there's a lot more opportunity for hybrid opportunities or remote opportunities, allowing you to access the international employability market and really start finding a newfound career in any country that you really do see fit. Our mission really is to close the gap between education and employment, and to create a world where internships are the most exciting company, or create a world where internships are at the most exciting companies, accessible to all. So again, we do want to provide internships to all the interns that we can. We really want to strive and make the world just that little bit better, and obviously get students into their future careers and obviously their dream job roles. So the virtual internship program. So what we're going to do is a very quick recap of our university/graduate internship program and its inclusions. So with an eye on the workplace, 8 critical skills are needed for all internships. These are based off the NACE competencies, NACE Career Readiness Competencies, so a National Association of Colleges and Employers, and this is an organization based in the US. And we really do strive to our programs to adhere to these 8 critical skills, which is professionalism, teamwork, equality, inclusion, communication, technology, career and self-development, critical thinking, and leadership. And these are really 8 essential skills any employer that is looking today. And it is important that you do master these by the time that you've graduated university. However, if you haven't, you still got time to jump on now and really make use of your time. What the benefits are that you get from an internship is an immense flexibility. So our programs aren't sort of restricting. We have internships that are available 1, 2, and 3, 4 month placements at 12,000 plus host companies worldwide. We also do offer available working hours as well, which are 10, 20, and 30 hours per week. And you get to choose this all during your application process. So again, you get to curate the program that's really you're looking for, that fits with your lifestyle. So if you've currently got, at-home commitments or work commitments and you feel like you can't undertake this internship, the reality is you actually can. What I would advise is maybe a 4-month internship at 10 hours per week, and really breaking that down over the course of the week. That's not even 2 hours a day, really. You could be quite flexible with that. You could do maybe 5 hours all on one day and 5 on another. So again, you have that flexibility to really have the internship that matches your lifestyle. There's also individual coaching. which we get our coaches to come and have a chat with you at a midpoint and endpoint coaching call. Included in this call is the delivery of a global career management plan, so GCMP, and a global employability certificate, but they also do guide you throughout your internship. So the midpoint call is really focused on what you've done at the internship so far and what you can do to really enhance your experience and get what you're really wanting out of it. The end of coaching call is to discuss, any potential possibilities at the host company that you're currently at, whether they're in the ability to, make that sort of extended offer if that is a possibility. However, if not, they will then guide you on achieving your dream career within the next 5 years and what steps you really need to take. And what they sort of cover is, LinkedIn sort of updating, CV and cover letter reviewing, understanding the different industries and markets that you're going into, what skills you need to develop. So again, it is quite essential and useful, this individual coaching calls. There's also soft skill development, so access to an award-winning online employability course called CareerBridge. It really does focus down on how to maximize your internship with a pre, during, and post assessments. Again, this is a complimentary service. There's no sort of expectation that you need to do this. However, I found it's been quite useful for other interns to really understand what our internships are, what they can get out of them, and what they can do moving forward. And lastly, it's 360 support. So there's weekly check-ins by our team, group discussions, and fortnightly webinars covering a range of topical themes. And again, this is all included in the same internship package. I know that there's internships out there and you can source your own. And again, at the end of the day, our primary goal is that you get an internship, whether it's with virtual internships, whether it's with another organization, or you've sourced it yourself. The main goal at the end of the day is that you get an internship. The benefits of virtual internships is you get the extra inclusions as well. So we want to make our programs accessible to all, and in doing so, we have 18 career fields. Obviously, you will be able to see a few of these and see how they sort of resonate with you, and they are quite broad. However, they do cater to every student. So I've had students from psychology, cybersecurity, game design. I've had, child development. I've had education. I've had pharmaceutical company interns. So again, we have the internships for you. You just need to take that first step and actually realize you can do this. So again, 18 career fields, and it's 100% guaranteed an internship in your chosen career field here. We do have a growing host company network at 12,000 plus host companies. This is ever growing to the point where we're onboarding a new company each day, which is quite exciting. So even though that I've said 12,000 plus host companies, this number could be actually quite higher as we're having this conversation. And as you can see, there is some quite big companies here. So Carefora, Dentist, AWS, which is a part of Amazon, Dongsheng. And again, we do have a host company breakdown of 10% being large corporate companies. However, the bulk do make up is small to medium and startup size companies. And I know that might turn some students away when they're thinking, oh, I really want to get an internship at a large corporation. But the reality is, if you did an internship with these small, medium-sized companies and startup-sized companies, you actually get to work with senior-level staff. So this is, your CTOs, your CEOs, your founders, really senior leadership where you can get mentorship on either to start your own business or to at least get that guidance on how to succeed in that industry. So there is benefits for these smaller companies. So I wouldn't necessarily shy away from obviously that opportunity. And I understand that everyone wants a big, large company with a big, well brand named. But the reality is a lot of these big, well-known companies already have their well-established internship programs. So Facebook and Google, they have well-renowned internship programs. But the reality is they will get thousands and thousands of applications and only take a handful of students. So the accessibility there is quite reduced. The benefit of our program is we have a wealth of host companies that are very eager to take on interns like yourself, and obviously show you how it's actually done in the real world. Another interesting point is we do have host companies in 150 different countries. So if you're planning to go to Canada, or if you're planning to go to the US or UK or parts of Europe, again, why not do an internship prior to leaving? So you can get one, an understanding of the business practices and culture there, two, form a connection or a contact with that company and potentially have that opportunity to visit them while you're there. Or three, really just get a sort of an understanding of what everyone does in their day-to-day lives. Again, you'll be having a weekly conversation with your supervisor to which you'll understand what they do during the week. And again, that provides a great deal of insight and reduces that culture shock when you actually arrive in that country. This is not to say that, you have to do this internship before you even arrive in that country. If, for example, you're already in Canada and you're struggling to find an internship opportunities, virtual internships can help you find a host company in Canada. So we can do that as well. So there is a lot of flexibility here, a lot of opportunities, and you get to curate this whole program for yourself. So the application journey, and obviously this is quite important. So it's broken down into 7 stages, which is the submitting of an application, discussing the application, the confirmation of application, starting the placement process, securing the placement during the internship, and the completion of the internship. So in reality, 7 steps. What that looks like is the intern journey timeline here. So 8 weeks prior, ideally, we'd like to have your application in. 6 weeks prior to your chosen start date, we would need your commitment to this program, and obviously our enrollment team can advise you on what that commitment is. Once you've obviously made that commitment, it takes us 1 to 5 weeks to find a placement and allow you to have an interview with the supervisor. During this interview, obviously we'll discuss your feedback on the internship and whether it's suitable for what you're looking for. Obviously, if it is not suitable, we'll go again and begin searching for another host company again. So you're never just locked into one host company. However, we will only present one company at a time. 1 week prior to your intern or to your start date, we'll confirm all participants. So we'll confirm your internship. Then you will start your program, and they begin every Monday every 2 weeks. So there's a start date every 2 weeks of the year. So even if you're thinking, hey, look, I don't have the time necessarily over Christmas, and I can understand everyone's quite busy at this time of year, there's still opportunities to sign yourself up now and get yourself ready for summer 2023. So again, you can either start earlier, obviously submitting your application a lot earlier than expected, or you can leave it till the 8 weeks prior. Again, that's your choice. And like I said, we have 2-week internships starting every 2 weeks. After the first week, our internship experience managers will start the weekly check-ins with you, with both yourself and the host company, and address any concerns that you might have. Again, having that 360 support allows you to comfortably arise any issues that you might be facing, which is quite different from the traditional internship model that you seek yourself, whereas you wouldn't have anyone else to sort of rely on. So you have that additional support, which is fantastic. 2 weeks after, all interns are invited to the fortnightly webinars, and you can find a wealth of these on our YouTube page to get an understanding of what we discuss. But we have industry leaders come in and talk about Bitcoin, or what's happening in the marketing world, or what's happening in sort of property development. So there's a lot of conversations going on, and this is all included. At the midpoint of your internship, as I've mentioned, you'll have a call with the internship coach, which is about 30 minutes, and they'll discuss, how your internship's going and how can you plan to have a successful second half of the internship. And then there's a conclusion of the program, which does include that end of program call. And really, this can be quite quickly done. Say if you did, a 1-month internship at 30 hours per week, this could all be done within a month quite easily. Obviously, if given your bandwidth and you've got work commitments or family commitments, doing a full month at 10 hours per week allows you to have a bit more flexibility, but you still get all the same inclusions. So the intern outcomes, and really that's the more important part of this, is why would I do this in the first place? I could potentially find it myself, and by all means you can. But it's interesting to note that at the end of program survey that we've done with interns, 1 in 4 of all of our interns were offered an extended work, which does include an extended internship, part-time or full-time position, which is really interesting to see. We've done data points on our host companies, and their primary focus when signing up to virtual internships is to build out a talent pipeline. It's not necessarily to get a task completed, it is to grab those skilled employees fresh out of university. And this is the main reason they sign up with virtual internships, is they get access to amazing interns such as yourself. And then 1 in 10 of all participants were offered payroll within the host companies. We don't necessarily have a stance on this, and we don't expect our host companies to do this. However, there is that chance and opportunity to have those negotiations during the interview process. And then 11.3% of interns are in post-program employment are working in full-time paid positions as well. So again, there's a lot of opportunity to not only find an internship with or a full-time position with your host company, but you can also take this opportunity and go on to bigger and better things. We've seen students go on to Microsoft, Saudi Arabian Airlines, a couple of students have gone to Google, others have gone into government sort of roles. So again, there is that pathway afterwards. So it is really exciting to see. But at the end of the day, we are an internship company. We're not an employability company. So the mindset going into this is to enhance your skill set and make you more employable, to obviously to start having those conversations. We do have alumni testimonials with 6,000 alumni that have shared their internship experience. This little video here will show, it's only about 20. Let's see if this works a bit better.
There might be no sound when we are recording from Zoom, the video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's...
You can hear it, right?
No, I cannot, unfortunately. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, this is this unfortunately, guys, sorry about that, but this is the Zoom has their own they have their own issues. I noticed it before, unfortunately. Yeah. But you know what? I would still encourage everybody who is interested in doing an internship, fill out the form in the description of this video, use the link. There are no obligations or something, but we will be able to send you the information and you will be able to access those testimonials. You will be able to access a great offer that is designed especially for our subscribers, for the students who I work with, and you will be able also to visit future webinars where we'll be discussing questions and answers. We'll be discussing lots of things, and there is a lot to know. There is a lot to learn to make to make your decision before you apply for the internship. So just fill out the form and you will be invited to the future sessions.
And we'd be excited to have you and answer any and all of your questions. I've been in this industry for the last 3 to 5 years, and I've had any question that you might think of. And I know this can be a daunting experience, especially being on a virtual platform, but there's a lot of opportunity here to really excel and actually get that dream job that you're chasing. Because a lot of employees at this point in time don't just take a university graduate degree. That's not enough anymore. You really need to, find an internship. And like I said at the start of this, whether that's with VI, whether that's with another company, or whether that's you self-source it, the main takeaway for this is obviously to get an internship. But we can provide you with the support and flexibility and security that you will get the guaranteed internship that you're looking for. So as mentioned, we do have fantastic sort of deals at the moment. And obviously by registering by the link below, you can come and sort of have a chat with us a bit more about what you're looking to do in the internship you're seeking. So again, thank you everyone today. It's been a pleasure. Do you believe there'd be any questions that we can sort of answer off the bat right now?
I think we leave it as it is right now, because we wanted to keep it short, just to give a brief information, and then we will continue and in the next sessions. And definitely students who have their own personal questions, they will be able to fill out the link and then get in touch with us.
Perfect. I'm obviously looking forward to it, and I like to see and hope to see everyone in the next few sessions that we have sorted. So it's been a pleasure to present to everyone today, and I hope you have a great festive season. And yeah, looking forward to speaking with you all.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alex. Thanks everybody, and we'll meet again hopefully very soon and explain much more about the virtual internships. And see you later. See you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.